My little brother drained my wedding fund to buy his girlfriend an engagement ring. He laughed, and my mom backed him up. I smiled anyway. 6 months later, I married my girlfriend in Bali. When I posted photos from our $290,000 villa reception, my phone blew up. 118 missed calls. I was 34. I ran a chain of grocery stores. I built it the boring way, early mornings, long shifts, every dollar tracked. In my family, I was the call. Car breaks? Call me. Rent is late? Call me. My brother was the opposite. Loud, funny, and somehow always one crisis away from my wallet. When I opened my first store, Mom said she was proud. Then she asked if I could cover his car payment. Just this month, that turned into a habit. My wins stayed quiet. His messes got sirens. Everyone acted like that was normal. At Sunday dinner, he stood up like it was a show. I'm getting married. He flashed a ring photo. Mom clapped. Dad grunted. Then my brother looked right at me and smirked. This ring costs more than your entire dating history. Mom jumped in fast. You're not even dating anyone. I kept my voice steady. Congrats. Seriously. He laughed. Relax. Mom patted his hand. When you find someone, we'll help. Dad nodded without looking up. And in that moment, I got it. I wasn't family to them. I was funding. I had a separate savings account. My wedding fund. I'd listed Mom as an authorized person in case something happened. I thought that meant safety. I was wrong. Also, I wasn't single. I just kept it quiet. I'd been dating Nora. She didn't care about my money. She cared that I never stopped working. I kept her private because my family turns everything into a group project. A few days after that dinner, Mom called in her sweet voice. The ring was more than he expected, she said. Then she eased into it. You have that savings account for your future. That's my money, I said. She sighed. Don't be selfish. It's family. I said no. A week later, I got a notification while walking a store aisle. Withdrawal pending. Cashier's check. Jewelry store. 4,800 yuan. My hands went cold. I drove to my parents' house and walked in without knocking. My brother was at the table scrolling, grinning. Mom didn't even pretend to be surprised. I held up my phone. First, Mom crossed her arms. Then, my brother laughed. Next, he said, dude, it's an investment. I'm marrying her. After that, Mom snapped. Stop acting like a victim. You're not even dating anyone. Then I said, I am. And you still stole from me. My brother snorted. Sure. What is she? Canadian? Finally, Mom said, when you find someone real, we'll help. So, I read the details out loud. Payable to the jeweler. The full amount. Mom flinched at the number. My brother whistled like he was proud. I didn't raise my voice. You're removed from every account today, I said, and I'm done paying his bills forever. My brother sat up. Wait, what? No more car payments. No quick loans. No emergencies, I said. You want a ring? Earn it. Then I added, try another withdrawal and I file a police report. That night, I went to Nora's place. She listened without interrupting. They don't see you, she said. They see access. So the next week, I locked down everything. New accounts, new passwords, two-factor, no more family oversight. The second the money stopped, my family panicked. Suddenly, I was cruel. Suddenly, they wanted to talk. I didn't reply. Silence was the first boundary they couldn't bulldoze. Nora and I decided to get married with no circus. We eloped in Bali with a few people who actually loved us. The reception was at a private villa buyout. Staff, the whole package. Expensive, yes, but it was money I could spend without bleeding my life dry. Then we posted one photo. An hour later, 118 missed calls. Mom's voicemail wasn't congratulations. It was rage. How could you do this to us? People are asking why we weren't there. So I sent one message. Yes, I got married. No, you weren't invited. You don't get a front row seat after you laughed while you took from me. Don't contact my wife. Email me if you need to talk. Then I blocked calls. Weeks later, Mom emailed like HR. Disappointed, overreacted, humiliated them. I replied once, repayment and a real apology, or no relationship. They chose pride. My brother texted from a new number, of course. Hope the villa was worth losing your family. I wrote back, it was worth gaining my life, and blocked him again. Here's what I learned. If someone only loves you when you're paying, they don't love you. They love access. And the moment you stop being useful, they'll call you selfish for finally acting like a person.